Sonic X Shadow Generations is only a few months away, so while we wait, I wanted to discuss the cosmetics for this game. Alternate character skins and outfits have appeared in almost every Sonic game since Colors Ultimate, so it was no surprise when we learned that Sonic X Shadow Generations would also have different skins for the characters. So in this video, me and Stickman Guides are going to discuss some potential skins that may appear in Sonic X Shadow Generations. But before we get to that, I think we should discuss the skins that are already confirmed for the game. Each playable character in the game has one skin confirmed for them that will be downloadable at launch. By pre-ordering the game, you'll get access to the Dreamcast style adventure skin for modern Sonic. I think this is a really cool callback, and I'm so glad they chose this adventure design instead of the one seen in DX.
We now also know that we have Sonic's first ever classic 3D design back, with Sonic Jam Sonic from the Saturn making a return. Or, well, I mean, the very debatable, totally first ever 3D classic Sonic. No other 3D versions of classic Sonic ever existed before. But yeah, no, this is incredible to have as a skin for classic Sonic, and is going to make a lot of classic fans happy, I'm sure. The days of being stuck with Santiago are long gone.
Yeah, it's just so nice seeing the real classic Sonic back. Also, if you buy the digital deluxe edition of the game, then you'll gain access to the Terrio skin for Shadow. This is Shadow's original concept design, and it has never made an appearance in official media until now. I'm just really glad that Sega is beginning to include more concept designs as skins. We already had the Feels the Rabbit skin in Sonic Superstars, which was cool there, but I feel like Terrios is way more of a deep cut. It's awesome. But now, let's discuss what other skins they can include in this game. Given that Generations is a celebration of Sonic's history, it would just make sense to include some skins representing Sonic's past. Let's start with modern Sonic. Man, there are a lot of options to choose from here. Since Sega is clearly open to complete model swaps as skins, then seeing skins like the Heroes model or the 06 model is pretty likely if you ask me. I would love to see Sonic's look from Adventure 2 make an appearance, and it would just make sense given that they're already bringing a lot of things from Adventure 2. Then we have Movie Sonic, which is a very obvious pick, especially with the third movie releasing later in the year. And hey, maybe they could even add his design from Sonic Boom, or at the very least give him the scarf and sports tape. There are also several accessories that they could give Sonic that are based on past games. I'm shocked that we haven't gotten Sonic's Rider's outfit as a skin in any of these games yet, but I feel like this would be the perfect time to do it. I have always been a fan of the character designs in Riders, and I wish they would bring them back. They could also give Sonic Chip's necklace from Unleashed, or maybe they can include the Werehog as a skin, which honestly doesn't seem likely if you ask me. The storybook games could also get some representation here. Simply adding the Flame from Secret Rings or Caliburn from Black Knight would be great for storybook fans. Hell, Darkspine Sonic and Excalibur Sonic could even be Super Sonic variants. A cyber-corrupted Sonic from Frontiers would also be cool to see as well. And come on, they gotta add the soap shoes.
Oh yeah, the soap shoes absolutely gotta come back, bro. I mean, they have the models ready in like 2 different Sonic games now, so I would hope that they are readily available to port over pretty easily. If we're not getting a Sonic Adventure 2 style Sonic skin, we definitely should get those at the very least. Since we haven't brought them up yet as well, some other skins that I'd love to see personally for classic Sonic would be his Sonic the Fighters model. That thing looks funny as hell. Super origami-like and stuff, but it's got a ton of appeal. Plus, the origami-like design already kind of works for the Jam Sonic that we're getting in this game, so I think it could work there as well. I don't think this would ever happen, but if we were to ever get a 3D version of some of the designs that Greg Martin drew up, you know, I feel like that would go insanely hard too. Just imagine how cool the Supersonic variants of those skins would be, and I really do hope they learn from Superstars this time around and actually do give us Supersonic variants, because it's just super deflating getting up to 50 rings with your brand new skin and you just turn into regular Supersonic. Also, speaking of Superstars, it would be really funny if they took the classic Sonic Shadow onesie skin and brought that back again.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think of that. And obviously, we gotta talk about some Shadow skins as well, including that unknown extra skin that we don't know anything about yet. If I had to make an educated guess, that future DLC skin will likely be either Shadow's Adventure 2 look or something related to Sonic Movie 3, since again, that is coming out later this year, presumably around the same time as the extra level and skin. It would be perfect marketing for the movie, so it would just make sense. But I just really want to see the Adventure 2 skin, because all of the other characters have skins based on their first 3D appearances. It would only make sense for Shadow to get the same treatment as well. Of course, they could also bring in his look from Sonic 06 and Sonic Boom as well. Shadow could also get his design from Sonic Riders, or hell, they could even give him a gun. But other than that, there's not much to go off for Shadow from the mainline games. Instead, maybe Shadow could get some skins based on games like Sonic Dash and the Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. Hedgehog. Shadow has a lot of different outfits in Sonic Dash that they could re-implement in Shadow Generations, along with having a unique look for the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog as well. They could maybe give him some accessories inspired by other characters in the series. Maybe a skin based on Mephiles or Silver would be cool 06 representation. So let us know in the comments if you have any other ideas for Shadow skins.
Yep, and something I think could be really cool to see as well would be more collaboration skins. Mostly Sega collabs, of course. With Forces, we had tons of those for the Avatar, and I think it could be really cool to see some for this game as well. Something like a Beat from Jet Set Radio outfit for Shadow as he skates around would make a lot of sense. Oh yeah, and I also forgot, Sega recently bought out Rovio, so we may actually get some Angry Birds skins, because we just had a huge collab with a bunch of mobile games recently, so it's a possibility. I think some Funko Pop skins could actually be a really cool idea. We already do have a ton of Sonic Funkos, so I'm sure it wouldn't be too difficult to include. Okay, now we've got to address the elephant in the room. Ever since the Japanese website for Sonic X Shadow Generations revealed that the Shadow Generations part of the website has an empty slot for a character with the words "coming soon" underneath it, people have been speculating that it could be Emerald, as it would certainly be the mystery character we never knew about up until the prologue teaser. It's a little bit too early to tell who that slot is for now, or whether it's even for a playable character at all, as it could just be for a character featured prominently in the story. If it does end up being for a playable character like Emerald, it would be really cool to see some of the color customization we got back in Sonic Battle make a return. Again, I wouldn't get our hopes up though. I still don't think we're getting another playable character. I could be wrong though, but even then, I'm more than okay with just playing a Shadow. As of right now, it's still a little bit too early to tell whether we're going to be getting those extra skins as part of an in-game store, unlockables, or through future DLC. And I will say this too, I do like the fact that we're getting like skins with the whole shebang, you know what I mean? They've got all the accessories, the shoes, etc. all bundled into one skin, like how it's worked in games like Frontiers and Superstars. And it makes it really easy to swap to. But I do hope that future Sonic games down the line, we go back to that Sonic Forces and Sonic Colors Ultimate type customization where you can swap singular parts of an outfit. I just feel like it gives you a lot more room for creative expression because you can mix and match between different suits, especially if we take a look at mods like Customizable Sonic for Sonic Generations by Lady Luna Nova. That literally lets you pick through different shoes, gloves, glasses, suits, and more, all from Sonic's history on the fly mid-level. And it is just so cool to see because you can literally pick Black Knight gloves with SA2 shoes, and it just makes it so much better knowing that the parts are all memorable. All the customizable parts are all from Sonic's history at one point or another, and not just random shoes or gloves and stuff. And if we ever get to a point where we can customize Sonic mid-level like you can with this mod, now that would be really cool. But yeah, circling back to Sonic Generations, I think it would be really cool to have some of the skins available as in-game rewards, especially now that there are hidden Chow to collect in every level, so maybe you could even get like a skin for Modern Sonic and Classic Sonic for collecting all the Chow. Maybe we could even have some skins purchasable within the skill shop, but hey, if none of the ways that I listed end up being how we can acquire the skins, and we only end up getting them as free or paid DLC skins down the line like we did with Sonic Superstars and Sonic Frontiers, I can tell you right now, I'll do whatever it takes to get a Hero Sonic skin, even if I gotta spend real money.
Now, one question remains. Will they add any of these skins to the game? Of course, they could add some, but whether or not they go the full mile of adding complete customization for the game that's not unlocked behind DLC remains unknown. Why do we still have to go the DLC route even for free skins? It doesn't make much sense. But that's going to end this one. Let us know what skins you would like to see in Sonic X Shadow Generations. And also huge thanks to Stickman Guys for hopping on this video with me as well. Be sure to subscribe to his channel, I'll leave a link down below. But that's all for me. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all later. Goodbye.